addressing how a novice can actually take up running and how you can progress from there and how you can stay relevant without being compared to. So as a novice, don't immediately start off by running long distances and start off being too ambitious. So that's what I see in most people. So when people ask me for any advice, the first thing I ask them is, have you run before? And they are like, oh yes, I'm already like trying to run 10 kilometers, I'm trying to run 12 kilometers. And I'm like, how do you even do it? They be run, walk. It's definitely okay to do that, but if you've already had like a knee issue and if you've had like a persisting back issue, this is not the way to go about it. So most people do not understand how to go about training to run. So running as a sport, or running even to improve your performance, or to add it to your metabolic conditioning, is great, but you have to understand why you're doing it and how you should do it. So don't do it because somebody else is running. Don't do it because you want to look cool, because eventually you're going to be hurting your knee if you don't do it properly. So there is a way you progress and there is a way you take up even running. Why I'm saying it is that there are a whole lot of aspects that's important in running. One is like your stride, you have your breath control. Even without all of that, what is your cardio capacity like? You need to understand a whole lot of things before you start. So I'd suggest for any novices, please take it slow. If you're going to start running, and what is your goal first of all? Do you want to do a 10K at some point in time? Do you want to do a 21K? So you cannot. So the person I spoke to has not even done a 10K, or not even is a very, very new runner, wants to do a 21K like out of the blue. So you're going to break your knee and your everything, your back, because obviously you already have limitations and you're pushing it. So I'm not talking about a normal person, I'm talking about people who have limitations. You can't push your body to run a 21-kilometer race when you've not run a proper 10 kilometers without any injury. So what I'm saying is, novices, please watch out. Do not follow people blindly, or do not take advice blindly. You know and understand your body like no one else. So where you cramp, why you cramp, you may not know, but where you cramp, you can reach out to a person who knows, who understands it. Just talk to a trainer and try to understand what's going on. So don't just plunge into running because you see a whole lot of people running. Of course, recreational running is fun and it clears your mind, it's great, but do not do it without understanding why you're doing it. Just randomly run long distances and then you come back complaining that you have issues. So that was one that I wanted to address. Secondly, first define your goal. Why are you doing it? Are you going to compete? Then your program is completely different. Are you aiming at just running for to complement your program? Then in that case, what sort of a run are you looking at? Is it short sprints, or is that short distances, but they're not too short, say 5-kilometer run? So then how do you train for that? So there's a different way of training for that. Then there is another one where you want to run long, just for the fun of it. If you want to do like a 21 kilometers or even a 42 kilometers, how do you train for that? Of course, there is a way to train for that too. So you have to train responsibly. Not only in running, you'll have to complement it again with some strength training, because you have to strengthen your core, your back, your legs. There's a whole lot of things that goes on to it, which we don't understand. We think it's okay to do it. It may be okay now, it may not be okay in a while from now, which is what I'm trying to arrive at. Thirdly, this is the most important thing. Don't try too hard to stay relevant. By relevant, I mean do not compare, because there will be people saying, hey, you used to run very well before, but now look, I'm running better than you, and so don't push yourself to run more. That's what I'm saying. Just don't care about people who compare, who compete. That way it doesn't make any sense. You know your body, you know your limits, you know why you're doing it, so do not bother about anybody. Don't go into the comparison mode at any point. In case you are worried about your time, and in case you're worried about your performance, of course you'll have to follow a program, and of course you need to get in touch with a person who understands it. There are several coaches and several trainers who are trained in talking or teaching about running. So approach them and take it in a scientific way, for the simple reason that if you wouldn't do a heavy workout without assistance initially, why wouldn't you do this without any assistance? So running is a lot of fun. I love running because you can, it's something that's free and you just can do it on the road. Of course not now, but generally it's just a fun thing to do. But do it mindfully, do it with assistance, and take some expert help. You have to take expert help because this again you will cause overuse injuries in the long run, even if you don't see it now. And with existing injuries, you will be causing more strain and pressure to your existing injuries. So running is fun, and running is easy if you learn it the right way according to what your body has to do. What I'd suggest is just talk to an expert, see how you can go about it, understand what your goal is, why you're doing it, and then do it. Do not compare, do not compete unnecessarily, and do not do it without understanding what it is. So if you have any other doubts, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer your questions, and I hope I answered all the questions that most of you have pinged and asked me. So great talking to you all. I hope you message me with your questions, and I'll be back with some other topic in a while. Bye.